Alright, so basically, I usually don't. I usually write scripts for these things, so this is the first screencast or podcast or just anything I've done for the classes so far that I'm freelancing this. I'm speaking just freewheeling without a script. I feel for this case it's better. I really don't like the sound of my own voice sometimes, but also I feel that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I don't really like free talking. But in this case, I really feel that it would be very important to do it. So this assignment was very vague, I found. So what I've decided to do was to present a mock-up of what a PLN setup would look like. I've created these accounts today. I've set them all up, but I am in real life, I'm a very active blogger, and I have a very active Twitter account, but neither of my blog or my Twitter pages are related to education. So what I've done is I created a new blog and I created a new Twitter for the sake of PLN purposes. So they're going to be very empty, but I'm sure you'll get an idea of what I'm doing. We're supposed to find at least one source, but for this purpose, I feel it's better to explain it with two sources. I went to Blogger and I created a PLN blog account, and in this setting, I wrote 3 entries just to fill it in. All of them are related to the PLN idea. So the PLN, the reason I chose a blog is because I will have something to show people, and the other because the second format I picked was Twitter. So for this to work, I had to have a blog and a Twitter account. And so when I created my Twitter account, I posted 3 links to the 3 separate blog entries that I wrote, which is very good. So that's the purpose of doing this, to set up my example. So in real life, I would be doing this, and once I set up my my teaching career, and just I'm really planning to use this in the future. So that's very good. I'm setting this all up. So here I am. I've set it up all up, and I put 3 accounts. And one of the great things about Blogger is that there's a tweet button. There's a tweet button, and the moment I write the blogs, I could just hit the tweet button, and it automatically blogs for me. I think that's very, very convenient, and I really like that about it. So as you can see, my Twitter account, I really have just these these links right there, and in order to set it up, I've joined a few networking. One is hashtag EdChat. That's one of those. I found that extremely useful. And there are a couple more. And in each and every one of those kind of chat groups, I found a lot of educators that I just followed. I just picked 20 for this example, but I could easily have gone 200, 500 easily, and just created a huge PLN network right there. For the sake of this sample, though, I just picked 20. But I'm sure you get the idea. And when I do use this, it's going to be a humongous following. My regular Twitter account is now almost near 6,000 followers, and I'm sure I can use the same techniques to grow my following like this. Following and followers. So I know what it feels like to have a huge Twitter following, and I would basically recreate the same thing in my PLN network. So that's I think that's fairly exciting. So that's it. I really have a following of 20 for example, and I've set it up with 20. I posted a video just to show how it works. This is all bare bones, but it lays the foundation back of how I would create a PLN network, and I'm sure you'll get the idea. So basically, I think this is going to be a very good, useful tool for me, because I'm very new to the educational world and I have a lot to learn. But at the same time, I'm learning very fast. I found a lot of the people I am following, the 20 I've picked, are already very super useful. I can only imagine how it would look like with so many more people that I would be following, and I would just see it in my my tweet deck, that all the tips and just the conversations that I could be learning and and I would love to share some thoughts with them, and just from a rookie angle. Um, and I'm planning to maybe just add some of my classmates on there too. I think this project would be a very real thing, and um, yeah, I really have nothing more to say. I added a blog and I created a tweet, and I think that established a really strong foundation for developing a PLN network.